ball here this evening. First pitch coming. Here it is. And we are underway here this evening as the first pitch misses for ball one. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. The throw down to first, one away. Stepping in, Freddie Freeman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. One out, nobody on. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Ramirez is there. Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now. Two away. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Wainwright, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty D, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first.
Center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Pitch home to Ellsbury. A fastball that just misses inside. Hard on the ground towards short. Brett has it. Throws in time, and that's out number one. So coming to the plate, Jose Ramirez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson's there, and that's the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with two gone, and standing in the still imposing left-handed bat of the former AL MVP Jason Giambi. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Jason Giambi.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Dickerson is going to have room out there as he puts. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Center fielder,
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it. 1 down. Striding into the box, Edgar Martinez. First pitch of the at-bat. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Way out in front.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Very weakly on the ground. No score here as we play inning number 2. swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Now at the plate, George Brett. He'll work on keeping this top of the second. First pitch coming from Wainwright. And here's a ball hit in the air. Martinez on the run, but this will land out there just foul. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit. And that means that Corey Dickerson will bat with 2 out. In now, Corey Dickerson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Brett is off at first with 2 away. And Brett's on the move. Pitch outside, the throw. Wainwright ready, the 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Right fielder,
Started that swing a bit too early. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. Here comes the first pitch.
Kyle Schwarber.
And that one just missed outside. The 1-1 is in off the plate. Wheeler, a 6'4" right-hander. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, a curve, and a changeup. Bottom of the second here with no score. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Bellinger on the move. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, trying to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. And that misses, ball one. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. 2 out, nobody on. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Standing in, Kyle Schwarber, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Kyle Schwarber.
Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Drilled to first. Giambi gloves it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Zach Wheeler.
Zach Wheeler.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
And a throw to Giambi's in time for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Alex Bregman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Hit back toward the mound. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Freddie Freeman.
And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Gets a small piece near the plate. Throw on to Giambi, takes care of him. So stepping in, Daniel Murphy, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman.
In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. Up around the face.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Murphy now. Hit in the air down the left field line. Dickerson's there. And that's the first out of the inning. At the plate, Adam Wainwright. First offering on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Ball and a strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
2 balls and a strike to count. Belted high in the air out to left. Dickerson going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now at the plate, Dale Murphy. First pitch on its way. Sliders in for a strike. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Tapper up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hit hard back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jacoby Ellsbury. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Sliced hard but foul. One strike home now to Ellsbury. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Murphy leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. In comes Judge. And that's the third out. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll be in there to start things out against Adam Wainwright.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case. Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Hit in the air to center field. Martinez is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Line hard toward right center. Oh, and he misses it. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Ready for another chance. Edgar Martinez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Back up the middle. Ramirez to his left. He's there. Throw. Got him. And that's a gorgeous play. Into the box now, George Brett, runner in scoring position with 2 guys. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Murphy is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great. So striding in, Jose Ramirez. He flew out in his last at bat.
Jose Ramirez.
Right over the middle, knee high. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Ball 2.
2-2.
High in the air out to center field. Bellinger patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Riding in, Jason Giambi. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Giambi has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins. Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Be on the attack and let them beat you.
Stepping into the box, J.D. Martinez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Giambi stands at first with 1 out. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Fastball is looked at for strike two.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Bregman over to his right. 2 down. So digging in now, Kyle Schwarber. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Kyle Schwarber.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Hard hit ball to second, and that is into right field, a base hit. Now a long throw home, and the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw into the box. Corey Dickerson looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Loud contact for Dickerson, and a ball headed to deep right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A little bouncer. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
And it's 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Digging in, Zach Wheeler. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
High in the air down the right field line. Martinez has a read on it, and that retires the side. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Again, a 1-2. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here. A payoff pitch one more time. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. Here's Daniel Murphy now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. There's one. On to Freeman, and they get the double play. Stepping up to the plate, Adam Wainwright. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. A bouncer to the left side. And a close play at first, but he's called out on the side. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Alex Bregman. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Another 0-2 now from Wainwright. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Digging in once again, Freddie Freeman. He was a ground out victim last time up. Into the corner and slicing foul. The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
Swinging a soft liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Ready once again, Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Freeman leads off first with 1 away. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Grounded down the 3rd baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your 2nd out of the inning. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. The 1-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. On to second. Digging in now, Dale Murphy. 1 for 1 after the single his first time up.
Left fielder, Dale Murphy.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Ready for another shot now, Jose Ramirez. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And a pitch out, but Ellsbury stays put. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And Ellsbury's running. Pitch outside, the throw. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick. The 2-0 on the way. To short. Throw goes to third, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Digging in, Jason Giambi. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts.
And both runners are safe. The double steal executed perfectly. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team moving.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Down the third baseline. And this goes right past him. Oh, my. That might play 2. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 2-0 ball game. Digging in and looking for more, Kyle Schwarber. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Chopped on the ground to first. Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself. And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now that ball is hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he tucks something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now batting, George Brett. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. A 1 pitch on its way. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Skied into very shallow right. Martinez has a read on it. 2 down. Standing in, Corey Dickerson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch coming from Wainwright. High in the air down the right field line. Martinez is there, and he'll make. Now at the plate, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. 0-1 the count. Lou Trevino comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And there's 1 away. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slow roller back to the mound. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. So here now's the pitcher, Adam Wainwright. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Bellinger's under it, and that's the 3rd out. Striding forward now, Kyle Schwarber. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Up with it, Schwarber. The throw to first is in time. 1 down. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Lou Trevino. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Steve Finley will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. High pop-up. Murphy will put this one away, and the side. Dennis Eckersley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dale Murphy. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1. Charlie Blackmon is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
The count now at 2-2. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat. Way out in front.
0-1.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Last time through was a base hit.
First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. Fouled off. Another 0-2 now from Wainwright. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Oh, and he misses it. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. So a big moment in the ball game here. Aaron Judge, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working. He's set and the pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him swinging in the dirt. Schwarber finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Judge is retired, and there's one away. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder. First offering on its way. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw on to first will be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball. Stepping into the box, Edgar Martinez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Martinez coming on, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go. Broadcasting live. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He will lead this one off today. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And swing and a miss on the game's first pitch as we are underway here this afternoon. 0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
So we got him swinging. Brandon Crawford is retired to kick off the inning. Strike one to start the at-bat. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are two gone now. Stepping up now, Odubel Herrera. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Now the 0-2 from Price. Swung on in the dirt, strike three. And that ends the inning. Stepping in, Raul Mondesi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Myers. One away. Digging in, Freddie Freeman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
He's going to have to take a deep breath. A little bit ultra-aggressive at the plate right now after fishing at the first pitch and looking like he was going to commit on that one.
Pulled toward right center field. Herrera's there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Judge has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
The 2-2. Smoke. Oh, and this hits the bag at second base. And that's through for a hit. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Hundley moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
First pitch cutter that's by him for strike one. Seager behind with an 0-2 count.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's two pitches, two swings, and an 0-2 count. Let's see if he goes right after him and tries to bury him here on the third pitch.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Kyle Seager becomes the first out of the inning. Lifted into the air to shallow center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Into the box now, Tony Kemp. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Price is there, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Martinez.
The 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Drilled down the line. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Settling in now, George Brett, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
George Brett.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. On the ground for Crawford. This could be 2. A bare hand for 1. On to first to complete the double play. At the plate, Corey Dickerson will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Smiley steps into the windup. Here's the 0-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Myers is under it, and that retires the side. Ready now, David Freese. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
David Freese.
First pitch on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his 2-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
The catcher, number
So the
5.
bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in the right-handed hitting catcher Nick Hundley. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1. He's in there for the second strike. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
The pitcher, number 39, Drew Smiley.
Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike.
Threw it right past him. Now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber.
Leading off for South Korea.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Kyle Schwarber.
And it's fouled away. And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball 1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Now in the box, David Price.
Edgar. David Price.
First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. fouled away. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. The next 0-2. Very weakly on the ground. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 fouled balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
So it was a strikeout swinging. David Price becomes the second out in the bottom of the 3rd. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. And there's a base hit on the line. So that'll extend the inning and let Freddie Freeman come to the plate. Digging in to try it again. Freddie Freeman, he flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Runners on the move for second. Strike called. Now to throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Now the 0-1. Hard liner to center field. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point. Back to the top of the order now, and stepping in, the split fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike 1.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Here's Will Myers. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
So he sets him down swinging. Will Myers is sent packing for the second out of the inning. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Brett has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the... Riding in once again, Aaron Judge. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Kemp is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter. Cody Bellinger comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1. Fly ball right down the line in left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Now at the plate, Edgar Martinez. A base hit in his first trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Kyle Seager, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least
The windup and the 0-1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Got him to go down swinging there. Kyle Seager is retired to kick off the inning. Way out in front. Bases are empty, one man out. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. Oh no, it drops. And he'll reach second now with one away. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. He popped out in his first trip. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Case in point.
And we'll have to leave. Striding into the box, George Brett, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. This is skied into short left center. Myers comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number one. Coming to the plate now, Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. There to take this in is Crawford, and there are two away now. In now, Kyle Schwarber. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Schwarber connects and sends a ball to deep right field. Into the flag court and gone. Now at the plate, David Price looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. The tag, and he is out. Stepping in, Nick Hundley.
Leading off with a 51.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball one.
1-2.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Now the first pitch here from Price. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Bases are empty here with two men out. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And he struck him out. So it might. Digging in the switch hitter, Raul Mondesi. He singled his last time up. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Hit hard to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Freddie Freeman. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Myers on the move. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. A hit in. Smiley's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Prado moves over. And the inning is over. Here's Will Myers. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
1-1 the count now. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Standing in, Kyle Seager. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1. Oh, it has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also, the offense is obviously not picking anything up.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record. Holder Daniel Winkler is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Hard hit ball to second. Kemp is there. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out to right field. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2. At the plate, George Brett. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A little bouncer. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a wasted pitch there. 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Kemp ranging into shallow right. He makes the catch. What a... Martin Prado now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. No hits to this point. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Strike three. 19 strikeouts for him now. Here's David Freese to stand in. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Way out in front. Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable. From the belt, kicks and deals. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy.
Struck him out. So stepping in, Corey Dickerson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Prado ranging back at the track. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Kyle Schwarber. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. Now at the plate, David Price. And that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'll be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. Base is empty here with nobody out. Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike.
You can tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
And look out. Oh, that got him. And any time you hit the pitcher, you're asking for trouble. And I have a strong hunch here that that's going to be the last pitch he throws. Out is the home plate umpire, and he's going to send our pitcher off to Oliver Perez. He'll come into the game now and take over following the ejection. Raul Mondesi will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pereira is there, and he has it for the first out. On to first, and they get the double play. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in time, and the side is into the box now. Oliver Perez, and I'd be surprised if he gets an opportunity to swing the bat leading off the inning. Here we go with inning number 9. Lou Trevino will come into the game now and take over following the ejection. Here it comes, 1-0. Started that swing a bit too early.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Dennis Eckersley answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Here comes the first pitch.
Myers.
Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
A 1-2 count to Will Myers. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. First opened in. And that'll bring up the former first round. Alex.
Second baseman.
Here comes the first pitch. And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. Here's another 0-2. Up around the face. And we'll have summer sun in abundance this afternoon. 95 degrees at first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So striding in, Freddie Freeman. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. From the stretch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Freeman has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
And he'll step off and go to third here. And he is lucky to be able to scamper back to third as he's in safely. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. Bregman takes his lead at third with one away. Full count, 3-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Bellinger has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for round number two. So here's the Paul Hamels, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, and he is in there. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Hamels ready with the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And he misses ball four. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Hamels comes set. Here's the 0-1. Pitch is high. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. Stepping into the box, George Brett, runner in scoring position with two gone. Line to the right side. but a foul ball. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike three. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way.
13.
Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. This is line to left. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out. So digging in now, Didi Gregorius. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Bellinger is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Into the box, Ted Williams. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Pulled toward right center field. Bellinger will get there, and he puts it away to retire the. At the plate, Edgar Martinez. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Caratini corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Martinez is retired, and there's 1 away. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. In there, 3-1.
This is where if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that.
And meanwhile now, here's a drive out to right center. And this ball is going to clear the wall. It's a home run. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Kyle Freeland. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started that swing a bit too early. One out, nobody on. Tapped up the first baseline. Bellinger brings it in, and he is out on the tag. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here's a high pop-up. Bellinger shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Chris Young.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bellinger is there to take it now, and Young is gone on just 1 pitch. Striding in, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And now time granted here as he'll step out to rethink things down 0-2. And a Fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, Lugo. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Line drive to center field. Bellinger is going to have room out there as he puts. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Ready for another. Seth Lugo is going to come on to pitch here. And in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Into the corner and slicing foul. 0-1. Here's the pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Young is there. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Cody Bellinger. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So with that, the top of the 3rd inning will continue at least 1 more batter. Here's Steve Pearce now. He cashed in with a 2-run double his first trip to the plate. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Digging in, George Brett. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Bellinger at second. Pearce on at first with 2 down. Drew Smiley is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And it's fouled away. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Now batting, Edgar Martinez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore.
1 run scores. The run scores from second. Now a 5-0 lead. Digging in now, Kyle Schwarber. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. And he powers the cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at-bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
The 1-2. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Williams retreats to the track, and he'll. Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Behind 0-2 now. Popped high in the air. And there's the first out. Now at the plate, Daniel Murphy.
Second baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Dribbled back toward the mound. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Standing in. Bruce Smiley. Matt Carpenter will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly. Joe Kelly answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Popped him up. Lugo over to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Alex Bregman. A hit in 2 tries so far.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Ready once again, Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Freddie Freeman.
He's set, and the pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The tag, and he is out. Relay to first in time, and just like that. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat.
Number 13.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Hit on the ground to short. Taken in by Brett. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Here's Didi Gregorius. First pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. Finley is in pursuit. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. So striding forward now, Ted Williams. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Chris Young. From the belt, kicks and deals. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. And that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Curveball that time, not even close.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Cody Bellinger waits on deck. Swung on and missed 3-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. A bouncer up the middle. And there are 2 away now. Here's Steve Pearce now. First pitch on its way. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. Ready for another shot now, George Brett. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a little tapper. High pop up. Gregorius over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning. Leading off the inning, Cody Bellinger, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dawa Lugo hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And they'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Victor Caratini. He popped out in his first trip. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. And that retires the side. Stepping up now, Edgar Martinez. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Acuna is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Pulled toward right center field. Young is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Kyle Freeland, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Young has it in his sights, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Into the box now, Daniel Murphy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him. Stepping in, Kelly. Adam Jones will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. This is skied into short left center. Finley moving in. He makes the running play. 2 down. So the lineup flips over and digging in, number 13. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Hit out towards second. Mondesi brings it in, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Before we start the 7th, let's pause to take a quick look at how we got here. It's our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Will Harris comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Acuna, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable. At the plate, Steve Finley. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Behind 0-2 now. Murphy into foul territory. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. A pause, and the 0-2. Popped him up. Caratini has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Settling in now, Aaron Judge. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
1 ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Ready now, Cody Bellinger. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Late that time for a strike. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the lead.
A swing and a miss. That retired. Now to the plate, Didi Gregorius.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in to try it again, Ted Williams. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Onto the grass hill and gone. Here's Chris Young. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chopped weakly to the left. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now. Now in the box, Cody Bellinger. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bellinger's in pursuit. And the inning is over. Here's Steve Pearce now. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Set to deliver the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up the ball.
He's set. Here it comes. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Missed with a breaking ball.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
And he fouls this one off. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw gets him. 2 down. And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. 0-1 the count. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. And the 2-out success will bring Kyle Schwarber to the plate this inning. Riding in once again, Kyle Schwarber. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away. Has a look. Now the pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And he's safe. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Caratini is after it, and the throw to first ends the inning. So coming to the plate, Darwin Lugo. A line out and a ground ball for an out on his line so far. In there at the knees, strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Pierce backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Popped him up. Brett onto the grass. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Daniel Murphy. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Murphy.
The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That ball's foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. The next 0-2. Another one sent foul.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
The next 0-2. Little dribbler back at him. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Striding into the box, Kyle Freeland. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Ted Williams will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance. Santiago Casilla enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
A little bouncer. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Bellinger fields cleanly, and he is out on the tag. Coming to the plate now, Raul Mondesi, and he made it exciting early on as he circled the bases with an inside-the-park home run his first time out. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Now at the plate, Steve Finley, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Here's big Aaron Judge looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Chasing after it is Young.
But the left fielder calls him off. And Dennis Eckersley takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. So here now, Ryan Sandberg will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations. It's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Number 13.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Chopped weakly up the first base line. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single. Stepping in, Didi Gregorius from the stretch. And a check swing here, appeal down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up. Ball 1. The 1-0 home. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Brett charging in on it. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now. So last chance here, and stepping in, Ted Williams. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around it. Line drive to center field. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.